of Dana Brooke and the WWE Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Charlotte still the champion. A combined 273 days is first the Divas and now Women's Champion. Accompanied by her, well, Charlotte refers to her as her protege, Dana Brooke. Charlotte has held the championship since back in September at Night of Champions because of moments like these, Byron. Last month at Extreme Rules, Charlotte versus Natalya, and it looked like Natalya, having Charlotte in the sharpshooter, was closing in on a win.
Yeah, Charlotte's father, Ric Flair, was supposed to be banned from ringside. Well, then we found out, well, Charlotte had another plan up her sleeve.
And that was Dana Brooke. And that slight distraction of Natalya would allow Charlotte to take advantage. And it's because of moments like these, Byron, where the frustration has been building and building for Natalya. Natalya's had 4 opportunities since all the way back at WWE Roadblock, a WWE Network special back in March, to win the championship, and has not been able to win it yet.
Yeah, consistently Natalya, under dubious circumstances, has lost that opportunity to become women's champion.
Losers cry with words like dubious.
And their opponents, first, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is fired up and ready to go. The Irish lax kicker.
100% straight fire.
She's had issues with Charlotte for many months now. Those two divas coming into WWE together last summer.
So Charlotte turned her back on Becky.
And her tag team partner, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
On the kickoff show earlier tonight, Becky and Natalya were in the social media lounge, and they said that they are ready to take on Charlotte and Dana Brooke in this tag team matchup tonight. Well, we invite you to watch your favorite TV shows and movies online with Hulu and get next day unlimited instant streaming access to all of WWE's weekly programs, including Raw and SmackDown. Visit Hulu.com for a free trial and start watching your favorite WWE shows today.
Becky Lynch first met Natalya when she was 17 years old on her first tour of Japan. There's been a feeling of loyalty, a feeling of respect between these two women ever since.
And they're both jealous of the champion.
I call it jealousy.
And Natalya really has been a mentor of sorts to Becky Lynch, and then you look on the other side, Charlotte calling herself a mentor to Dana Brooke.
Yeah, exactly. Charlotte said, I'll give you my friendship and allow you, Dana, to contribute, to be a part of my legacy.
You know who the real mentor is. That's Nature Boy Ric Flair. He's the one that passed along the genetic superiority to
And then Charlotte dumped
his
her dad.
daughter. Well, there comes a time everywhere. You got to get rid of your coach.
Yeah, your coach, your best friends, pretty much everyone around you.
And Dana Brooke running from Natalya, the upstart Dana Brooke.
You know that Nature Boy Ric Flair is watching tonight, but you got to wonder what kind of frame of mind he's been in since Charlotte embarrassed him.
Oh, Natalya
on worldwide television
sends Dana Brooke face first. Natalya right to the face of Dana. Dana quickly to the corner and makes a tag, and here comes the women's champion, Charlotte. Thursday night on SmackDown, Charlotte picked up a win over Natalya as Natalya tags in Becky Lynch.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Oh, yeah, doesn't it? Heart attack, made famous by the Hart Foundation. Of course, Bret Hart, the uncle of Natalya. And here's Dana Brooke, double hip toss.
Well, Becky and Natalya have been referring to themselves as Heart and Fire.
And it's regroup time for Charlotte and Dana.
Oh, look out! Oh!
Becky and Natalya look great here in this tag team match tonight.
We're passionate about a common target. And that target is Charlotte and Dana Brooke.
Yeah, no love lost between these two teams, no doubt about that. Cover, kick out by Charlotte.
Becky Lynch, I mean, she was Dana Brooke. She was that friend who traveled with Charlotte, who confided in Charlotte before Charlotte decided to turn her back on her.
Natalya rolling up Charlotte from behind. Becky had some opportunities at the Women's Championship as well. And, you know, we can say all we want about Charlotte and her questionable actions, but there's no doubt she's been a champion one way or another since all the way back last September. And look at Dana Brooke, champion.
Oh, yeah.
And Charlotte with a boot off the distraction.
You know, it's one way or the other. It's the other that's questionable about Charlotte, because Charlotte never seems to be able to do anything on her own.
Hey, if you're not champion, nobody even cares.
Cover.
You're not champion. No. You're not champion. Nobody grabs about what happens if you win, you lose. Nothing. It's when you're champion. It's when you care enough to stick your head above the rest of the grass and everybody tries to take shots at you.
And John, you of course are the longest running champion in SmackDown history, and you had to do a lot of different things to keep your championship. It's all about being at the top of the ladder.
Because every single night when you walk out there, you have to be your very best, because your opponent that night is going to be their best because they're fighting the champion. So yes, you do absolutely whatever you have to do to retain that title that night.
Plus it means you're at the top of the food chain, you make the most money, so on and so forth.
Completely changes your life.
Dana Brooke tag again, and Dana and Charlotte working very well as a team tonight.
You might remember a few weeks ago, Natalya and Becky tried to convince Dana, hey, end this relationship with Charlotte. She's going to turn her back on you just like everybody else. And we thought for a moment there she was actually considering
something Natalie should recognize right there, that European headlock.
Listen, Dana Brooke at this point in her career obviously wants to associate herself with champions.
Way to get out of this is slick your right arm inside of Charlotte's and judo throw over your body.
Charlotte just loves rubbing it in everybody's face. How good she is, the fact that she's a champion.
Oh, a bunch of elbows.
Oh! And now Natalya trying to make it to the corner, and Charlotte with a cheap shot. Knocks Becky off the apron. Now she's going to drag Natalya into the corner she doesn't want to be in. And look at Dana Brooke going to work as Charlotte not only draws Becky, but it forces the referee to send Becky back outside and allows Dana to take advantage.
All part of the MO of Charlotte. Cut corners, break the rules where you can.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Oh, it does not.
Oh, and how many people do you remember that are just good, solid people, good, solid citizens? Not many. You remember a 16-time world champion.
And Natalya just dropped Dana Brooke and able to step out of the way. And Charlotte, lucky she didn't run into that shoulder with full force. Now Natalya trying to make it to the corner and make a tag to Becky. Charlotte thrown back into the ring by Dana Brooke. Does a great job not allowing the tag to be made.
Tremendous.
And now Natalya able to get to Becky Lynch. And Becky in, clothesline. Down goes Dana. And this fiery superstar, Becky Lynch.
Yeah, Becky controlling this match on her own.
Becky with a running forearm. And Dana sent into Charlotte as well.
The Beck Exploder.
Is it enough to pin the women's champion? Dana Brooke saving the match. Dana trying to get Charlotte back to her feet. And Becky Lynch with a double missile from the top rope cover. Is it enough to put Charlotte away? Almost had her.
Becky looking over at Natalya.
And here comes Natalya. Double team time for Natalya and Becky Lynch. Charlotte, though, lands on her feet.
Athleticism of Charlotte.
Down goes Becky.
Oh,
down goes Charlotte.
The impact of Natalya.
Hey, come on now, hey.
So Daddy Jim the Anvil Neidhart throw a clothesline very similar.
Hey,
oh, Charlotte rolling up. Natalya's it up here. Feet on the ropes. May have her kicked out. Natalya kicked out despite the fact Charlotte had her feet on the ropes for leverage.
Charlotte can't believe it.
Uh-oh, go for the sharpshooter.
This may be Natalya's
right. Riki Choshu first used this.
The champion.
Sansori Gatami.
And now Dana Brooke. And Becky Lynch. Oh, wow. Man.
I know the rule.
And now Charlotte with natural selection. Here's the cover. Natalya and Becky running into one another. Charlotte took advantage with natural selection. And Charlotte and Dana with a win.
Here are your winners, Dana Brooke and the WWE Women's Champion, Charlotte.
It looked like the top of Becky Lynch's head ran right into Natty's face.
Guess Charlotte taught Dana well.
It's a time-honored tradition. You help people along. That's what I'm doing for you, Byron. Not working well.
What a heartbreaking loss.
Frustrating loss as we take another look at what happened here.
Yeah, I've seen so many times Natalya's had that sharpshooter cinched in. I guess you can credit the wherewithal of Dana Brooke here. Using Becky to take out Natalya and then opening the door for Charlotte.
Yeah, I think Natty was half out of it with that inadvertent headbutt from her own partner.
A rough few months for Natalya as it comes to her battles with Charlotte. But nonetheless, the women's champion Charlotte and Dana Brooke with the win here tonight at Money in the Bank. A pretty good team, Byron.
Yeah, they did it, but they did. Gotta feel for Natalya.
Back to the drawing board.
Oh!